Hello and welcome back to the podcast. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm thinking that those of you that are listening all the time, you're dedicated, you're binging, we need to make you a t-shirt, do some kind of giveaway or something. What do you think? Let me know. Email me, text me. You know what? You can text us. I've never thought of it, but you can text us at our office number. You can text us. So give us a jingle. Let us know what you want. All right. Today, it's going to be a hot topic. It's going to be a hot topic. I posted this actually have ads running, right, on social media, which is the majority of how all of you guys find me. And on those ads, this is what I see. Don't get into farming. You don't want to farm. It's too hard. You're never going to make a living. We don't have prices that are exact, right? All these people, it's just negativity upon negativity upon negativity. The book is supposed to help be a solution. Are we not looking for a solution? So everybody's saying, not everybody, that's a general term. A lot of people are saying, don't farm, it's too hard, you don't ever want to do it, don't make the mistake I did, go get a job in town. Then on the other side of our mouth, we say, why doesn't anybody come back to agriculture? Why don't we have any farmers? Why don't the young people want to come back? Why is everybody selling their land to Bill Gates and China? What do we want? I mean, it's a really simple question. For anybody that's listening in the egg industry, what do you want? Not egg. What do you want? Do you want people to farm? Do you want to save the farm? Why would your kids come back and farm if all you do is complain and tell them how hard it is? And just because something was hard for you does not mean it's going to be hard for somebody else. Is any business guaranteed to make money? No. I look at businesses that went out of business due to COVID. Government shut them down. Government did that. I have talked to business owners that filed bankruptcy that had to shut their business because they couldn't have people coming in. That is the government in their business. Very much like farmers and ranchers have the government in their business. Manipulating prices. What is the solution to that? And I can tell you, most people listening to this podcast are not going to be complainers. I would say 99.9% of people listening to this podcast are not complainers. Because people that are listening to this podcast want solutions. And they're looking for solutions. They're looking to do something different. So I post this on TikTok, because yes, I'm on the TikTok. And if you are on TikTok, it's MJ Irmen. However, I post this on TikTok and not everybody, God, I gotta quit saying that. People are coming back at me and saying, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just a city folk. You just have money, blah, 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 right? I don't know what I'm talking about. When I see people's numbers all the time, and I have dairy people that are making 7 figures a year, and not a extremely large operation. I have ranches making 6 figures a year. Now, I am not talking gross numbers. No, I'm not talking gross numbers. I am talking net. Take home after expenses. We're making 7 figures. Ranches that are making 6 figures. Farms that are making 6 figures, 7 figures. Net. And don't tell me they can do that because they're large. They're not all large. Even if it's all relative. If you are a small operation and you make $30,000, $40,000 a year because that's all you can get out of that small operation. Is that not good? Do we need to then expand? How do we expand? You're running a business. Do you need to be hiring people? Are you looking at your numbers? I met with a gentleman, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. No numbers, not a clue what he was doing financially. I can't help you if you don't have your numbers because I don't know where the money's going. I had a couple last week that they started over from scratch. They were ranching with her family. They left that operation. They started 100% from scratch. And they are going to be okay. Is it a struggle today? Yes, absolutely it's a struggle today. But they're going to be okay. Do you have to have an off-the-farm job for now? Yes, you might. Does every farmer have an off-the-farm job? No, they don't. So if you have an off-the-farm job, and we've had this off-the-farm job for 30, 40 years, we should probably look at what we're doing. Is it even a sizable enough operation to generate enough income to be off the farm? If it's not, then realistically, you're not getting off the farm. But to tell somebody not to farm and then out of the other side of your mouth, the same industry is complaining because Bill Gates and China are buying up land. As a whole, we need to do better in this industry. We need to do better. And people, you guys, I see the numbers. It absolutely drives me crazy. People are making money and looking for solutions. The people that are whining are not looking for those solutions. But nobody said it was going to be easy. And I know there's lots of reasons that I should not be comparing farming to any other business. Oh, we can't regulate the prices. Our prices went up on everything. What about those people in town? What about, did their prices go up on stuff? Let's take your barber, for example. Did their prices go up on stuff? Are they charging you more? Or is your barber saying, I can't do that? Right? Are you, as a farmer, are you contracting your grain? Are you hedging? Are you looking for ways to reduce? Are you using your agronomist? Looking for ways to reduce your fertilizer, your chemical? Are you doing regenerative agriculture? Are you flushing cows? Are you renting land? What are you doing that could save you? What are other people doing that has created wealth for them? It is hard for me to sit here and listen to the complaining when I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients and have talked to thousands of farmers and they make money. It is hard for me to sit here and say that this industry is impossible to make money on. Any business that starts will fail. Any new business, statistics show that if you start a new business, most are going to fail. I think the number's like 80 or 76% or something will fail in the first 3 years. That's how many businesses will fail in the first 3 years. So do we say don't ever go start a business? It's way too risky. You just go collect your paycheck and you work for somebody else. But in order to work for somebody else, they had to take the risk to start the business. And why was their business successful and your business was not successful? Even what I do. A lot of agents cannot help people at the level that I help people. Why is that? Why? What am I doing that is so much different? probably working my behind off. But at the end of the day, I've put the time in. I've put the effort in. I've learned things. I've communicated with people. I've networked. Why did my business survive and so many other people in this industry cannot survive? I hate to keep being a broken record. That farming is a business. You have to run it like a business. So many people want it to be their lifestyle, and it can be both. There's no reason it has to be one or the other. I don't live in town. I wouldn't want to live in town. I understand that lifestyle. Obviously, I grew up in that lifestyle. I'm not a city person. No, thank you. Too many people don't like to go there. But at the end of the day, why don't I have cattle? Why don't I farm full time? Because it's not what I love to do. I love to help people that farm. I love to look at the numbers. But I don't want to go out and sit with cows and calves when it's 60 below. I don't want to be out in a combine all day. So don't tell me to go farm and see what it's like, because I don't want to. If you want to, figure out how to do it so it works. But to sit and tell somebody not to do it because it didn't work for you, that would be like me saying, you know what, this whole infinite banking thing, teaching people this is really hard. So just don't do it because it's so hard. It's so hard. Oh, I would not wish this upon anybody. I'm working every single day, all night long. Your brain never gets shut off. I would not start a business. I would not do infinite banking. Everybody thinks you're an idiot. Nobody believes you. Oh, just don't do it. That's what I should say, right? Instead, what do I say to people? It's going to be hard. You do it and you're going to have to bust your buns. But you do it and you do it and you do it and you're never going to get a break. And you're going to be a business owner and you're never going to get a break. Your brain is going to be working 24/7. It's how it is. But I absolutely love it. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. So it's not even work. Is it always rewarding? Am I always making money? No. Does every business go through ups and downs? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But you stick it out. You figure out what do I do now? Because I didn't make anything. What's affecting this? What's affecting that? Stop telling people not to farm. Because I'm mad that people are selling to Bill Gates in China. Stop selling to Bill Gates in China. The older generation needs to tell their kids, if you don't know who's buying that land and that person's not local, you don't sell it. It's not all about the money. If you guys want this lifestyle, it's about preserving your ground to accommodate the lifestyle. In the process of telling people that they shouldn't farm, what do? They go sell the land to some developer, or they sell the land to Bill Gates in China because you didn't care about it. You said it never made any money. So now it'll make money. There's no other option because farming's not going to make money. We went to town and got a job because that's what mom and dad told us to do. Kind of needed a rant, obviously. And I'm sure none of you are talking about this, but you are hearing people talk about it as well. It has to change. It has to change. And those are the people that are selling. Those are the people that are getting smaller. Those are the people that are staying smaller. Looking for solutions and providing solutions is part of it. And the Farming Without the Bank book is part of that solution. It is not the only solution, but it is part of a solution. So if you've not gotten the book, what are you waiting for? A guy told me yesterday, I have never read a book cover to cover in my life, and I read your book cover to cover in one sitting. It's only 99 pages. So if you haven't got it and you haven't set up an appointment with me, why? What are you waiting for? Nothing's going to change if you don't make the change. It's a free meeting. If you want a solution, if you want something to change, let's talk about it. And no, I'm not going to yell at you in the meeting. People think I'm going to yell at them in the meeting. I may get a little aggravated if you don't have your numbers ready, because you're supposed to have your numbers ready. It's the whole point of the meeting. So have your numbers ready. Okay, that's all I got. That's it. If you guys have comments, if you have ideas of what I should talk about, please let me know. I would be happy to do that. You can email me, maryjo@withoutthebank.com. Otherwise, you can go to Farming Without the Bank and you can grab your book. Thanks, guys. You have a fantastic week, and I'll see you on the next podcast.